What is relationship with your horse? If you ask maybe 100 horse trainers, you would get probably 100 different answers. And of course, I also have an answer ready for you. I want to share with you my knowledge about what connection with me, with my horse with me is, that I found out over many years of horse training. For example, you have a horse that is in a stable and your horse is happy and healthy. That's one important reason for a horse to connect, that they are happy where they live and that they're healthy. If that's not the case, then problems can occur. And then there's communication, but we no longer go into communication because that's training. That's the aspect, but it's a very important aspect that you have a clear and good communication with your horse. If you don't, you lose connection. Okay, if this is not working, you lose all the connection. But we're not talking about this. What we're talking about in the relationship building videos is about you, how you can give your horse the security and the safety that your horse feels seen, heard, and valued, and also connects with you because they feel safe with your presence, being present, not having negative thoughts, all about that. And your knowledge about how horses think and what behavior they show you truly are and not maybe what you think they are. Then they feel seen, heard, and valued. That's now what we're talking about in the relationship. I really think a good relationship is when the horse knows that you know. There's a saying from Ray Hunt, they know if you know and they know if you don't know. And what he means is horses know if you know what's going on and they know if you don't know what's going on. And I had a horse, my very first horse, it's called Blucher. He was a quarter horse and he did everything for me because I trained him really good. And I didn't train him hard at all. I had a good communication and I think he enjoyed being with me, but I think one part was missing. That part was missing. I didn't have that knowledge I want to give you now. He walked with me liberty free because I trained him. I could ride him liberty everywhere into traffic because I trained him. So it's just the aspect of a happy and healthy horse and a good communication. But that part was missing. At that time, I didn't have the knowledge about when a horse is nippy and mousy, what that means. I've been told it's been rude, so maybe make him shut down. Tell him not to do that. If your horse comes into the space that this is rude, make him go away, send him away so he's 1 meter away from you. That's respect. I didn't know the difference between a horse that is saying something else than being rude. Horses are not rude, but it's like I just couldn't read my horse. And I think that's very essential. We all want to be understood. We all want to be that your partner and your people are care about you and not just what you can do. And this is when the nervous system of the horse can relax and they feel safe with their surroundings because they know you know. For example, if you have a horse that is very nervous and is hollering at other horses, a lot of people and horsemen would say, you need to now train this horse. Training is an aspect as well, but talking about the relationship, that you know what's going on. This horse might not be relaxed and is hollering and, tripping around like crazy kind of. This crazy horse needs some miles now. Just run him around, make him, until he's relaxed and then that's fine. But this horse might not need that, exercise. This horse is nervous because he doesn't feel safe. So he needs you. He needs you being present, helping him to deal with his fear and his anxiety. And not if he cries, give him something to cry about. It's about understanding the need or what the horse tells you with that behavior. And that's what I really want to teach you in the video series of relationship building. That a nippy and mousy horse is not rude and stuff like that. Because when you change the way you look at things, everything will change. Your attention will change. Your inner energy will change. And this change, this knowledge you take with you into training. And the training itself, the communication part, will also be different and much better.